Hello ladies and gentlemen, it is Trevor Russell here, sales training expert, business growth coach, speaker and consultant to companies. Okay, how to cure cancer of the business. What am I talking about? What is cancer of the business, and do you have it? And if so, how can you cure it? Well, I'm seeing with some businesses out there that I've been working with and observing, cancer of the business looks like poor leadership, doing things the same way, doing the same approach to sales and marketing, and the results are declining, but still doing the same thing. So if anything, cancer of the business is the attitude and approach to the business, and it's not working. So what can you do to get a cure going for your business? Well, before I go into the cure, what I'd like to do is tell you a quick story. So there's a guy, and this guy finds out that he's got cancer. But the cancer is curable. And he also finds out that there's a specialist that can help him cure the cancer. So he goes to the specialist and he sits with the specialist and explains his cancer and what he's been dealing with, and the specialist listens intently, and then the specialist goes about putting a plan together and prescribing a cure for this guy's cancer so he can get a cure going. But then what the guy does is he starts to tell the specialist about how he is going to cure his own cancer, which is the exact steps that he has followed to get the cancer in the first place. So what's the meaning to the story? The meaning is, very often, if you have a cancer or a sickness, you have got to listen not only to an expert, but also to follow what it is that they say to do. So if that resonates with you, or you are actually really open to wanting to cure any cancers in your business, such as declining sales, poor performing lead generation, lackluster, demotivated team members, and you want to get a cure going, I've broken the cure down into these 7 steps. The first one is being open and willing. That's right, actually being open and willing to listen to a specialist, or go on the hunt for the solution and the answers, and actually wake up and get out of the hypnosis of doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result, and getting out of ego, getting out of arrogance, and getting out of, oh, I might not know all the answers, or things have got to change. So being open and willing, not easy, but if you want to get a cure going, very, very important. The next thing is find a specialist and ask for help. So if you need to improve sales or client performance or improve marketing, go to a specialist and tell them and say, I would like to look at ways to improve and cure our cancer, and be willing to make the decision, invest some time and invest the money, and determine if they can provide you the solution. And go on the hunt until you find someone or a series of people that can give you the solution, and have the courage and commitment to go and get the cure plan going, which is the next step, to have them put a plan together for you and map out with you in relation to what are the cancers, what are the issues, what are the steps that we can take to get the cure going, and then embrace the plan with courage and an excitement of new passion and invigoration that a cure can occur, and then take the actions. Go to work. Maybe it's time to let go of some people. Maybe it's time to open the door to employ more appropriate people for the job. Maybe it's time to upgrade selling skills, prospecting skills, lead generation skills. And maybe it's time to give a new plug of invigoration and passion into the team to get them going, to get you going. Maybe it is a time to take action with changing an attitude of being willing to say, hey, you know what? We've done things a certain way for a long time. We've had successes. However, is it time to take new actions? And being able to have the courage and humility to do that, to take those new actions, and trust in the specialist who's going to show you the pathway, and to keep going. Not just do it for a few days, but to keep going and working the plan and redirecting and measuring and determining what's working. And I am very confident, knowing myself in the space that I work, that quite often the fix is not necessarily easy, but simple. Very often it's broken down into some areas, and if we keep going with it, sales start to increase. Team productivity and happiness and passion lifts. Marketing starts to improve and the business turns around, and it's very, very exciting. And of course, we want to measure what it is that we're doing. We want to stay on our plan and celebrate our wins as we're going along, to know that we are getting a better result and to feel good about the result. And that comes through celebrating the courageous steps that we need to take in our business when we're trying to cure cancer. So I hope that helps. Now, if you're someone watching this who is thinking that maybe you could be one of the contributing factors to the cancer of the business, I would like to give you 2 tips. Tip number 1 is be open and willing to have a look and embrace change and get a cure going, or keep doing the same thing over and over and die a very right but uncomfortable death in your business. And I really hope that you choose the first one. And okay, so what's next? Excuse me. What can you do? What are some other things that we can do? Well, firstly, you can, if you have got concerns around cancer in your business, such as declining sales, or you want to improve sales, you want to improve team productivity, you want to improve attitude and focus and get a better plan going, contact me. I'm happy to have a chat to you. We can go through a process, have a look at your business, whether you're a small business or a large company, and let's determine if and how we can get some cure going. The other way that you can help your business is, I highly recommend that you do lots of reading and lots of learning about how to get cures going. I've got a book here for you that I've written, which is filled to the brim with ways to double your client base, improve your sales, improve yourself, and improve your business. But here's the thing, for the less than a price of a dinner out, you can buy a book that will get a cure going, and it is motivating and inspiring, and it will teach you how to sell in these modern times of business where things are changing so rapidly. And it will mean commitment and focus, but you will be so happy that you invested $30 into buying this book. If you want to buy this book, go to trevorrussell.com.au. Right up the top, you'll see where the book is, trevorrussell.com.au. I'll put it in the comments below here of the video and the email. And what I'd just like to say as I come to the end of this video is, thank you so much for watching this video. Please, please, please remember, you can turn your business around. You can improve it. You can make it work in this economy. There are ways to do it, and a lot of them are not as hard as you think. It is just very often doing things differently and being willing and courageous and determined enough to actually be willing to do things differently than maybe how you've been thinking about doing them or doing them in the past. And a tweak here and an adjustment there and a development there can very often revolutionize your business and your life and your team's happiness and productivity. If I can help, I'm here. My contact details are below. Be open and willing to have a chat, and it will be my pleasure to see if I can assist you. Thank you so much for watching. I believe in you. You can do it, and I will speak to you very soon. I'm Trevor Russell. Ciao for now.